Okay, so I got called out on a Slack thread last week. Someone referenced a decision that I apparently made on a call. They had the timestamps and everything, and I had zero memory of it. I sat there staring at my screen like a person who just got tagged in a photo they don't remember taking. The most embarrassing part is I was on the call taking notes the entire time, just apparently not the right ones. This is the real problem with meetings. You walk out feeling productive, but then later someone sends a follow-up referencing a thing you have absolutely no record of. Your brain is quietly dropped like 60% of the conversation. That's just how brains work, unfortunately. AI tools fix this now, but they all fix it in very different ways. And the difference will determine whether your coworkers trust you or secretly think you're recording them like some corporate spy. I've tested 5 of them for you today. I'll tell you exactly which one is built for you and which ones aren't. Tool number 4 completely changed how I think about meeting notes. It's really not what you'd expect. Let's get into it. First on our list, Otter is one you probably know. Their unique feature is your entire team sees the same notes, building live while the call is still happening. Someone highlights a line, adds a comment, tags a teammate. All that happens in real time in the call. It even auto captures slide screenshots and drops them right into the notes. Super useful. Their AI, Autopilot, auto joins from your calendar, handles speaker labeling, and generates action items within minutes of the call ending. Now, there are 2 things that you should know first before you pick this one. First, Otter uses a bot. A visible AI participant joins your call and everyone sees it. Some people will not care. Some people will feel super self-conscious. How you feel about that is going to shape which of these 5 tools you actually end up using. Second, Otter only supports 5 languages: English US, English UK, Japanese, Spanish, and French. If your team or clients speak anything else, this won't work for you. For English-speaking teams that don't mind the bot and like to collaborate, Otter is a decent choice. But if that bot thing made you feel uncomfortable, the next tool figured out how to give you full meeting notes without anyone feeling awkward. The partner of this video, Jamie, doesn't do any of that. Zero bot, no meeting notifications. If you like, you can send the participants of the meeting a heads-up email beforehand, or you can just tell them yourself. Either way, nobody sees a bot join the call. Now watch this. I'm on a call and Jamie's running in the background, silently working its magic. After the call, you get formatted notes, action items, and a full transcript with speaker recognition. And it works everywhere: Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, Slack, and you can use it for in-person meetings too with your laptop open or through their mobile app. Another significant gap between our last tool, Otter, and Jamie is that Jamie works with over 100 languages when Otter only supports 5. If that applies to you, it's a really important detail. Now, here's the thing. The note-taking is only the surface level benefit. What happens 2 weeks later when you're writing a proposal and you can't remember the numbers you gave your client? Now you can just ask Jamie, and it pulls the answer from the actual transcript, not a summary, but the exact conversation where the decision was made. You can search across your entire meeting history, draft emails, even generate task lists and Slack messages, all from the real transcript data. This is where it stops being a note taker and starts being a second brain for every conversation that you've ever had. Now, most of these tools store your meetings on US servers. Some use your data to train their models, and you have to dig through settings to find the opt-out button, if there is one. Jamie doesn't do that. They use private EU servers in Germany. Your audio is permanently deleted after transcription, and they never use your data for training. Privacy is included by default, as it should be, right? If you're in consulting, legal, finance, or maybe you're in a client-facing role where their privacy is really important and maybe they expect it. If that's the case, this is the only tool on the list that you should be using. They even collaborated with a German law firm to ensure compliant use of the software, so you're covered. Now, for pricing, the free tier gives you 10 meetings per month with a 30-minute limit. Their plus plan is about $27 a month, Pro about $50 a month for unlimited. No bot, 100 plus languages, and your audio gets deleted after processing. If privacy matters to you, that's a pretty easy sell. Finally, Jamie works everywhere: Mac, Windows, and iOS, so anyone can use it. If you do want to try it, use the link in the description to get started for free. So Jamie gets you incredible notes and privacy. But some of you don't want privacy. You want to know why your team keeps losing deals. That's a completely different problem, right? Fireflies is really built for people who manage teams. Every other tool on this list gives you notes from a single meeting. Fireflies gives you patterns across all the meetings: talk to listen ratios, sentiment analysis, topic tracking across every call your team takes. If you manage 10 sales reps, You can see who's talking too much, who's not asking enough questions, and how those patterns correlate to close rates across hundreds of calls. This is a bot-based tool, so everyone does see it join, but how it uses the data after is what makes it worth considering. They also just partnered with Perplexity to add real-time web search inside your meetings. So let's say someone throws out a stat mid-call, you can ask Fireflies to fact-check it, and it pulls up the answer without you ever having to leave the meeting. That's a nice bonus on top of their core analytics features. The free plan gives you unlimited transcription with 800 minutes of storage. Pro starts at $10 a month. One thing you should know about the free tier is that after 800 minutes of storage, old recordings do get removed. And just overall, the platform is pretty feature heavy. If you're a solo entrepreneur or whatever and you just want some clean meeting notes, Fireflies is going to feel like way more than you need. Okay, now number 4, Granola is the most unique tool on our list. Let me explain why. Instead of just giving you a full meeting summary, Granola first expects you to write your own notes during the call, and then it improves your notes with AI. Let me show you the before and after. Here's what I typed during a test call, and then here's the notes I got back from Granola. Granola is betting that you want to take notes. You just want help making them complete and ensure you don't miss anything important. For some people, maybe a lot of people, that's the right bet. Granola is bot free, like Jamie, $14 a month for unlimited meeting notes. And they have this feature called recipes that lets you use prompts on your meeting notes. Basically, you can use these recipes to turn your meetings into anything like emails or presentations. They do have a free tier with unlimited meetings, but your meeting history only goes back 30 days. So your notes will vanish unless you pay. And there's no audio playback, so if you need to re-listen to a specific moment, you literally can't. Granola is for people who want to stay engaged in the meeting, taking notes here and there, and then getting a great end result. If that sounds like you, this is a great option. But now I know a lot of you don't want to take notes at all. You want something that handles everything. Number 5, Fathom gives you unlimited recordings, unlimited transcription, and unlimited storage for free. Pretty dang good deal, honestly. But there is a catch. The AI summaries that turn your transcripts into actual usable notes are capped at 5 per month. If you do a good amount of meetings, you'll burn through those in your first week. So it's really free to record everything, but then you have to pay to actually understand it. Now, even without the AI features, the raw transcript could be useful on its own. And when you do upgrade, the summaries are super fast. A call ends and within like 30 seconds, you get a full summary with action items. If you're already using HubSpot, Asana, Salesforce, Fathom plugs directly into those tools. And you can search across all your past meetings like a knowledge base, which is really nice. The paid plans on Fathom start at about $16 a month. Fathom does use a bot, though they recently announced that a bot-free local recording option is coming, so it may be out when you watch this video. It supports 38 languages right now, which is decent, but less than half of what Jamie and other tools offer. They have lots of upgrades planned, and I've checked out the roadmap and it looks really promising, so it's definitely worth checking out and considering. Okay, so you've seen all 5. Now let me tell you what I'd actually pick depending on your situation. If I'm on a client call, maybe with someone I'm meeting with for the first time, I'm definitely choosing Jamie for my privacy and theirs. Both Jamie and Granola are bot free, but Jamie is the one I'd pick if privacy is the priority. Granola is the one if I still want to take notes by hand. If I'm running a sales team and I need to understand patterns across dozens of calls, I'd pick Fireflies. Nothing else comes close in terms of analytics. But if I'm a solo person who just wants to record everything for free and deal with the AI later, I'd go with Fathom. It's hard to argue with unlimited. And then the first one, Otter, is a solid option for English-speaking teams that want to collaborate. If you want to learn more about AI tools, check out these videos that I made. Like and subscribe if this video was helpful. I hope it was. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.